European history, y'all.
Up in here.
Now let's study this.
Now let's go back to the Middle Ages, the late ones, before they had good wages. The Black Death is where we start. So many bodies being hauled away by cards.
Next up is the 100 Years' War. We don't even know what that was for. A bunch of French and English kings, and Joan of Arc had a case of crazies.
The papacy at Avignon and the Great Schism. Just to add on, a great reform in the church, changes in theology, son of a birch.
Then came the vernacular authors Dante, Petrarch, Boccaccio, and Chaucer. The Renaissance came, Italian in the north, trade, industry, and the Medici came forth.
Machiavelli, his Sicav and his prince, went along with Gutenberg and his prince, Da Vinci, Raphael, and Michelangelo, the artistic high Renaissance artists, yo!
Julius II and the other frat popes caused a lot of problems and crushed Christian hopes, but people fought back with the Reformation. Erasmus and Luther spread their information.
The church responded with much reform, revived papacy, and the Jesuits reformed. The frontiers of religion went to 1598. Philip II aims at Bartholomew's Day.
In England, Elizabeth Tudor I ruled 45 years to prove her worth. Backtracking till 1492 when Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Europe found new lands and empires great. They brought disease and killed many for their fate. Conquering many existing empires, Europeans started many rage fires.
As those died down, African slave trade heated up. Manipulative ways made them richer, yup. After expansion came a world economy, and baby countries gave their stuff to mommy.
The 30 Years' War and the witchcraft craze, the last of the religious wars and their days. And now let's get past all the boring monarchs, beyond France and Russia, to the arts.
New forms of music during Baroque, but you don't have to fix it, cause it's not broke. Oh, then came the wondrous age of theater, with Shakespeare who would sometimes write in meter.
During the scientific revolution, scientists came forth with new solutions. First astronomy, gravity, and chemistry. Galileo, Newton, and Margaret Cavendish.
World War I started with stalemate, thinking the war would be over without a long wait. The French and Germans, stuck in trench warfare, kept them in the same position for 4 years.
It affected both fronts and became total war. Women had to step up and do way more. They worked in factories and rationed food, while men were out there dying and in a bad mood.
The whole thing ended in the Versailles Treaty, where a lot of countries got too greedy. They made Germany pay huge reparations, which led to huge hyperinflation.
The Great Depression affected everyone. The United States, Germany, Russia, and some. All these hardships led to the Second World War. Hitler and the Nazis always wanting more.
His seizure of power began in 1930, and the Nazi state came in 1933. The hatred of Jews. His seizure of power began in 1930, and the Nazi state came in 1933. The hatred of Jews and the Aryan race were the ideologies that Hitler put in place.
Now that's the basic of European history. Hope you know more, cause it's still a mystery. Two of the most important things you need to know: never ride a donkey in a storm and never invade Russia.
Yo.